Don't push me, don't tempt me. I'm running on empty.
What's good, people? So yeah, it's been a long time. Well, not a long time. Let's not exaggerate. It's been a while since I put the camera on. I'm going to the gym to do legs. I'm not going to record anything because there's nothing new in my leg sessions to be showing you guys other than what I've been doing recently. When my workout starts to change up and I'm doing a little bit more heavy lifting and PRs and all that kind of stuff, we'll get back into the gym. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and go do the usual leg press, all that good stuff. I'm gonna stop by my friend's place real quick just to check out the splitter. I'll tell you guys what happened in a minute. If you wanna come downstairs with me, I'll show you what happened. So, as you guys know, I have a Maxton design splitter on my car. Unfortunately, I took a rather gnarly dip, or bump I should say, and it destroyed my splitter. So yeah, I have to buy another one. It sucks. So we'll check the post box first. Alright, so splitter is there. Well, it's not there anymore. It's gone. Was more on this side around here. Let's see if it cracks my bumper. Oh, but yeah, now the alignment's out. It gets tighter on this side here, so it's looser here, and then gets tighter up here, and then you've got the gaps here. So, yeah. Goddamn. Forgot about that. What is going on, people? So, again, yesterday I went and did legs. 6th session, absolutely wicked. Definitely going up in weight. So this reverse diet is going to plan. So with that said, today is the following day, so I didn't do much yesterday. I came home from the gym and just kind of chilled out. I ate, hit my protein, which is all I'm concerned about right now. Trying to stay low in fat, so being conscious of that and making some good decisions. With that said, I did have Subway yesterday. Today is a little bit of a different day. We're going to do something that is non-fitness related, non-gym related, because again, I want the content on the channel to be pretty much about everything, whilst it is still focused on fitness. I'm going down to go and pick up some primer, some paint, and some lacquer. I think Graham has the sandpaper ready, so I'm gonna try and fix my splitter. Now, before we get into this video, please, do not sit there and comment, oh, you're an idiot because you did this, and you're supposed to do that, and you're supposed to sand it this way, you're supposed to wet sand and blah, blah, blah. Listen, I'm not a professional, I'm not a body shop person, whatever you want to call them. I'm just trying to fix my splitter so that it looks good from far from good, because I'm not looking to pay another £150 to go and get another splitter, because it's just no. The car needs love. I'm gonna try and love it up as much as I can for the next month or so. I'm gonna give it a nice oil change. I'll take you guys with me when I do that. I'm gonna try and respray all the wheels as well, so yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna head down to the shop now. I will catch you guys there. All right, so this is the deal. So we stopped by Halford's, ironically, and we picked up some sandpaper, sanding sponge, very fine. I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna take my tripod. We picked up some plastic filler primer. I don't know how well that's gonna work. We picked up some enamel spray paint gloss black, and we picked up some enamel spray paint clear lacquer. So we're gonna see how we do with that. I'm gonna show you guys the splitter now. So obviously the splitter is not on the car anymore. It's off, and I think it makes the car look, nah. So what I'm gonna do is take you over to the splitter now and show you the current state. I'm hoping that we can get it all fiberglassed up today at bare minimum and start sanding it down in prep to paint it either tonight or tomorrow, but we'll see how much time we have. I only bought one can of each because there's not that much of the area that needs to be painted, and we might just brush over it. So tripod's there. So we got the resin there, we got the fiberglass there, all the stuff that we need kind of here. I'm going to show you the splitter. So this is my splitter. It's a Maxton design splitter, which you guys, I'm sure you know about already. And this is the current state that it's in. So a bit of overspray from when I had the bumper. That's nothing to worry about. The splitter is in. Listen, it's seen better days, but you can see there's little pieces missing here, or pushed in. And that's the only problem with the splitter. My car's on a 30mm drop, so it's not even that low in my opinion. But you see this, all this piece is missing, so we're going to try and sand this bit down, fiberglass from the inside, sand it down, and then spray over it. I'm going to try to use a plastic filler primer to get rid of these hairline cracks, but this was the straw that broke the camel's back. I went and saw, I don't know if I put it in the video, but I went and saw AJ the other day. After I went and saw AJ, I went to go see Leon, pulled into his drive, and it completely ripped this huge chunk all the way out from here. So I left it with Graham because he said that he could weld it, and fortunately enough he did, and he did a really good job. So this is what the underside looks like, to me anyways, you know what I mean. I've never seen plastic welding before, but you know, I think that is pretty damn dope. So there's a genuine Maxton splitter, and he's welded up all that piece there for me. So well, Shakel said actually, I think we should fiberglass up the rest of this front of this lip all around here. Just fiberglass that whole part there. I don't know if we will, it just depends on how much time we have. Fiberglass that whole part up just to reinforce the splitter itself, and then get it back on the car, but we'll see. So
it's never too late to change your luck. So don't let them steal your light. Don't let them break your stride. There's light on the other side. You'll see all the rain clouds follow me. It's a revolution. Make it right tonight. It's a revolution.
Twerk it, baby.
Update. This is where that's what we're working with right now. Nice and well cut. Well, it is dry, isn't it? I'd say it's dry, Graham, no?
Yeah, it's dry.
Dry. And this side's not got much flex. Now we're going to start lacing it from the outside, just here, and then we'll sand it down and hopefully get it ready for prep for paint. Look. Yes, fiberglass is my new favorite thing. Shit, boy. Love it, love it, love it, love it.
Filler, stuff like that. They used to do foam and shit like that. That's old school now.
What makes it more than this?
Just tiny bit more. Tiny bit more. Well, never apply that first. You've got to put it down and soak it through.
Darling people, listen up. It's never too late to change your luck. So don't let them steal your light. Don't let them break your stride. There's light on the other side. You'll see all the rain clouds falling. It's a revolution. Make it right. It's forever.
Okay, so a little update. I think I'm gonna end up leaving this until tomorrow. So, because this is still, although it's not flexing, it is still pretty damp. So I'm gonna go ahead and wait, sand all this stuff down here, or whatever it is, and then when I come and spray it over with some of the plastic primer and whatever it is for tomorrow. So we'll leave it overnight, let it dry up, and then come back and finish it off. That's a bitch. I do when it's dry, but let it sit there and dry, right? Let it get as hard as possible, come back and I'll fucking finish off. Just I didn't want it to run into the weekday.
Oh, we're right.
So it sucks. But yeah.
We'll be alright, mate.
Didn't turn out too bad, to be fair. So under here is all, yeah, I guess it's worth it. Just leave it overnight and let it do its thing. And then we'll come back and finish it up tomorrow. Hopefully we can get it painted and get all these little hairline cracks out of it. I just want to throw it back on the car because the car just looks terrible without it. So I was going to wash the car as well today, but there's no point. So I think I'll finish this up tomorrow, get it sprayed, painted. I'm probably going to have to leave it for another day to let it dry and cure. And then hopefully it comes out all good, but we'll see. So with that said, I'm going to end it here. I'll probably see you back at the house. If not, I'll see you in the next clip. With that said, thank you for coming with me today. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace. What's good, guys? Another day. We're going back to go and do the fiberglass on the splitter again. It is a different day now. I'm tired because I went and hit chest and a little bit of tricep today. So yeah, I'm a little bit weak now. Got back home, went to the gym for 5 o'clock, got back home for about 7, had a shower, went back to sleep. Yeah, now it's 10 o'clock, 10:30, and I'm gonna go fix the splitter. So let's get it done. Ooh, it's nice. It's nice out here. Oh wow, I didn't think it was this nice out here. Damn, it's real nice out here. And the car just looks, ugh. I feel so sorry for her. It's in the sorriest state ever. So let's get in here. Gonna go and finish up the splitter. The plan is, yep, definitely get copyrighted for that. So the plan is to go there and sand down as much as I can. I'm not sure what grit of sandpaper I have, but I think it's the one that came with the fiberglass kit. So I'm gonna go sand down the fiberglass as best I can, get it as smooth as I can, and then I may use the filler primer, sand that down, take it down to 400. So hopefully it takes out all the lines, streaks, imperfections and whatnot, and then it should be ready for its first coat of gloss. Now, when I say take it down to 400, I don't know if that's going to be the case because I bought last night from Amazon sandpaper, few sheets, I think 45 sheets or something like that, but it's gridding from 400, 600, 800, 1000, 1500 I think. So that's on order. It says it's coming today. Now I don't know what time, that's the only problem. So the minute that comes, I can take the primer down to 400 and kind of get it to where it needs to be, ready for it to coat. Now I have a feeling that this splitter is not going to be ready until Wednesday. And I know I said I didn't want to do anything work related on my time off, but what's gotta be has gotta be. So I may wash the car today, depending on the progress that we make with the splitter, if that makes sense. So we'll see. I thought my camera died. I haven't eaten. I'm tired. And yeah, catch you at the shop. 18%, so I've only got 18% left. I'm not going to go into it real quick, but I'll show you guys what we're doing so far. So I've already taken some of the excess fiberglass off to line this up. So I'm going to take the buffer here, this thing here, and try and take it down a little bit more level. And then I'm going to start sanding it from here, trying to get it level, ready for primer. So that's what we're looking like now. See underneath? If it focuses, so it's all reinforced down here. Rock solid, actually came out pretty good. These little bits are still wet, so I'm going to use nail polish remover to get that all that shit off, and then we'll go from there. But that's what it's looking like so far. So all bundled up now, or put together I should say. I'm going to sand it down and get it nice and smooth. But camera's on 18%, so I'm not going to leave it on. I'll turn it on as and when I hit the next milestone. So till then, peace. Alright guys, so sorry if the camera lens is a bit, maybe that's better. Oof. Still a bit smoky down there. But I got a little bit impatient. I'm just getting tired of this whole waiting thing. So yeah, let the other primer, let the other set of fiberglass dry up a little bit. I use the heat gun to kind of expedite the process, but I just haven't got the energy to do this. And like I said, I didn't want this to be like overly time consuming. So what I've done now is I let the final bit of fiberglass dry, or dry enough. I sanded it down a little bit. So what I'm doing now is applying the plastic filler primer. So what I'm going to do is, hopefully the sandpaper still hasn't been delivered yet, so I'm hoping it gets delivered at some point today, hopefully before these guys close. If not, then I'll be back again tomorrow, and it's raining. Beautiful. So that's the filler primer that's on there now. So we're just going to apply a few layers of this on there, and then when the sandpaper comes, obviously what we're going to do is sand this down with a 400 grit, possibly a 600 grit, apply some more primer to it, sand it down, and then we're going to apply our first layer of gloss on it. Hopefully those scratch marks won't come through, and if that's the case, we can apply a little bit more gloss on it, wet sand down the gloss, and then finally apply the lacquer. So the repair area is here, which I'm guessing stands out on camera, maybe it doesn't. You can see a little bit here. If it focuses, will it focus is the question. There you go. So you can see a little bit of that. The fiberglass is showing through. I wanted it to be smooth like this side, but again, I'm not waiting for it to dry. What the primary part I needed to dry was down here, which it technically has. So this part I can rub down, it's not a problem, I'll rub that out. But this part I needed it to be flush because it wasn't sitting flush there. So now it looks like it's sitting flush, and that area has been repaired. As for the hairline crack that you guys can see running along there, I'm hoping that the filler primer will do its job and kind of do that part. If not, then it's not a problem because it's still going to be, it's quite reinforced, because if you guys remember, I fiberglassed the entire underneath of there, so it's all secure. I took off the maxed in badge so I can spray it. So yeah, I'm just gonna apply one more coat of, well, a few more coats of primer on there, and then I think that's gonna be it for today, because I don't think we're gonna be able to apply any sort of color to it without wet sand. Well, we're not gonna be able to apply any color to it because I need to wet sand it first. So I'm gonna get it into a state where it's primed up. I'm hoping I don't need another can of primer because I don't want to go in get another one because I haven't got the energy for this anymore. I really don't. If I had the time, like if I specifically took time off of work to do this as a project, then I would have taken my time with it, but because I want the splitter to go back on the car before I go back to work, I'm kind of rushing with it. So, and again, the main thing is the splitter is going back on the car, it's going on the bottom of the car, it's going to get destroyed again. So good from far from good. Get it back into a state where it looks presentable, but yeah, I'm not going to overly put too much effort into it because the car is not a show car anymore. It's just my daily, and I want it to have a splitter on it, so I need to get it as best looking as I can. And thankfully Graham introduced me to fiberglass, which I'm grateful for now. So it's all fiberglassed up, get it painted, throw it back on the car, and hope for the best. But yeah, I'll update you guys if anything significant happens. Until then, catch you in the next clip. What's up guys? So we're heating up the enamel spray paint gloss black with my heat gun, and I'll take you to the splitter now and show you what's been going on. As I said, I'm getting a bit sick and tired. Well, not sick and tired, it's just I'm running out of time because I want to use my time wisely. I want to spend it with my daughter as opposed to be spending it here doing this splitter. But this is what we're at now. So it's been sanded down with 400 grit sandpaper, so it's nice and smooth at this point. I have ran out of primer, so I had to use the filler primer that was inside my car. Now if you look closely, if it focuses, you can still see there's raised parts, still bits of fiberglass which are showing up or whatever it is. Now I could have taken that all down if I spent enough time on it and got it pretty much smooth like the rest of the splitter. Now the only thing is that the whole point of me restoring this was that there was a big chunk taken out of here and a bigger chunk taken out of there. Now for what the purposes of this repair was, I'd say it turned out pretty well. So now I'm gonna throw a few coats of gloss black on there, and then I'm probably gonna let that sit overnight, and I'll come back tomorrow, wet sand that down with 600-800 grit, and then we'll lacquer it. We'll put another coat of black on it if we've still got enough, and then we'll lacquer it up and then let it sit for a couple of days and cure before we put it back on the car. But again, as I said, the purposes of this was to repair the splitter as opposed to me buying another one and making sure that I can get it back on the car. Now, this is sturdy right now. It's going to do its job. It'll go back on the car. It will look fine. So, listen, for what I need it to do, it is what it is. I'm not wasting any more time on it. I might end up... No, lock me out. I might end up buying another splitter. I don't know. We will see when the time comes. But for now, it's just a case of repairing that, throwing it back on the car, and just having that, because I'd rather have a repaired splitter than a busted splitter than go and spend 150 on another splitter. So you know the deal. So I'm gonna coat it up right now, and then I'll give you guys an update in a little bit. All right, peace. So this is where we're at. That's the splitter there. As you can see, still a pretty decent finish. That's gonna go there. You can still see the hairline fractures, and then obviously, let me focus. You can see the risen bit which we've repaired. Again, but the main point was to fill the bottom. So that's it sealed up, and then obviously you can still see that crack just there. But listen, good from far from good. Gonna let that cure and then come back tomorrow, wet sand it, and then lacquer it and call it a day. I'm done. Officially done with this. You're gonna put that back in the car. You're not gonna be happy with it, and yeah, you're just gonna wish you had done it properly when you had it off. Now with that said,